Stampers, this is Dawn, and today we're going to make these really sweet cards. I'm making these for my team this month for their anniversaries, and I thought I would make this card with you today. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so you're going to need Whisper White, and I'm using the bases cut at 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then this piece of Whisper White is cut at 3 3/4 by 5. So we're going to grab our Stampin' Pierce mat, and you'll notice that I just covered mine with the grid paper. So I use this one just for stamping. So when I stamp on it, it doesn't stamp onto the actual Pierce mat. It stamps on the grid paper. Okay, so let me show you the stamp sets we're using. I got all the stamps here on their blocks, so let me get those off of here. And I'll show you the stamp set. So this is the Marquee Messages. We're using this Awesome, and then, no, really, you are. I love that. And then also the Swirly Bird stamp set. So we're using a lot of inks. We're using the Memento Black, the Smoky Slate, Peekaboo Peach, Lemon Lime Twist, and last but not least, Flirty Flamingo. All right, so we're going to take the swirl first, and we're going to stamp this in the Peekaboo Peach. I'm going to stamp it right down here at the very bottom left. And since this is a photopolymer stamp set, that's why I'm using the Stampin' Pierce mat. Okay, so next we're going to take the Smoky Slate, and I'm going to stamp just did it like a diagonal with my eye, so I kind of get an idea where I want that to flow. So I'm going to go ahead and use this Smoky Slate for that, but I'm going to stamp off. So I have a piece of grid paper here in front of me. So I'm just going to stamp off, and then I'm going to stamp a little bit lighter shade onto the base. Okay. Okay, next we're going to take the little flower from the Swirly Bird. We're going to use the Flirty Flamingo. I'm going to stamp one up here, and then two next to each other, and then one down here. Okay, that's the Flirty Flamingo. Get the Peekaboo Peach and the Smoky Slate out of the way. Okay, we're going to bring in the Lemon Lime Twist. And we're going to take the little leaf, which is in the Swirly Bird, and we're going to stamp a few times around the little flowers. Isn't that cute? I'm going to take the larger leaf and stamp it around the larger flower. Okay, so now we're going to take the word Awesome. We're going to stamp that with the Memento ink. And this is going to be right across the bottom. And then we're going to take the, no, really, you are. We're going to stamp that right below the Awesome. Isn't that cute? Alright, so let's move the inks. Okay, so now we're going to bring in our envelope punch board, and on the envelope punch board there's a corner rounder up here. So I'm going to corner around this edge right here. So I'm going to put this in the envelope punch board and punch. And then you can see that it gives it a rounded edge. So we're just going to pop this up on dimensionals. I'm just going to center that right in the center of the base. Okay, so there's a few other things we're going to do. We're going to add some basic rhinestones. And I'm just going to use my paper piercing tool to add the rhinestone to the center of the small flowers. Okay, so then I'm going to take the Peekaboo Crinkled Seam Binding Ribbon. This is the 5/8 ribbon. I'm going to go ahead and trim this edge, but I'm going to show you how I did that to get this little bow here. So what you're going to do is you're just going to go ahead and tie it in a knot. And then since it's like, this ribbon is amazing, you're just going to kind of slide it down to the edge. Just like that. Okay, and then you're just going to trim that out to get your little faux bow. It's like that. And then this is going to get attached to the card with the mini glue dot. So here's my glue dots. I'm just going to stick this right in the center of the Peekaboo Peach flower. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, I love this card. It's such a simple, sweet little card. So then here's the other ones. Okay, so that's how you make this card. Okay, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. Bye.